In the first few months of 2026, corporate office corridors across the country suddenly went dark. Thousands of white-collar workers found themselves locked out of their laptops and escorted out of their buildings without warning. At the financial tech company Block, the cuts were staggering. CEO Jack Dorsey eliminated 40% of his entire workforce, 4,000 people, in a single move. In his message to shareholders, he claimed that new intelligence tools had shifted the structural requirements for running a company. You might expect a company losing almost half its staff to trigger panic among investors. Instead, the financial market loved it. Block stocks surged by 24% on the news. This single event set a ruthless new standard. According to tracking data, 113,000 tech jobs vanished in the first half of 2026 alone. Organizations were handing out an average of 800 pink slips every single day. This chart breaks down the stated motives behind those cuts. While companies are still firing people for traditional reasons, like post-merger integration, 44% of all structural layoffs are now explicitly blamed on artificial intelligence adoption. There is a glaring problem with that statistic. Current software cannot independently do the daily work of 113,000 human beings. Since the technology isn't actually replacing these people yet, we have to ask what is really driving these mass firings. To find the motive, follow the money. Corporations are actively withdrawing capital from their human payrolls and routing it directly into massive humming data centers. Tech giants like Dell and Meta recently cut 11,000 and 8,000 jobs respectively. These organizations are not facing bankruptcy. They are clearing their balance sheets to aggressively free up liquid cash. Mark Zuckerberg is a perfect example of this strategy. He is shedding thousands of existing human roles, while simultaneously committing billions of dollars to ensure Meta becomes the most capital-intensive AI infrastructure investor in the world. This graph illustrates the dual-velocity dynamic defining the tech sector. Human headcount plummets, while capital expenditure for specialized silicon and GPU clusters skyrockets. The industry is engaged in a ruthless reallocation of resources to win the AI infrastructure war. They are quite literally using the salaries of their current workforce to buy the computer chips of the future. To survive market scrutiny, corporate boards have to present these harsh financial maneuvers as forward-thinking innovation. During the pandemic, the tech sector went on a massive hiring binge. Now they need to trim that excess. Instead of admitting they made a mistake, executives are engaging in AI washing, using the promise of automation as an alibi for cost-cutting. The financial incentive structure dictates these moves. If a CEO admits they overhired and mismanaged their growth, their stock valuation takes a hit. If they claim they are leaning into automation to build a leaner, smarter company, investors reward them with higher valuations. Historically, a massive layoff announcement signaled a company in distress. Today, Wall Street rewards executives who frame their job cuts as a necessary step toward algorithmic efficiency. In the corporate boardroom, artificial intelligence functions more as a profitable financial narrative designed to appease shareholders than as a fully deployed technological reality. Inside the actual offices, the operational reality is different. Researchers at the Carnegie Endowment categorize this sobering truth as the patient camp perspective. This matrix shows the disparity between expectation and execution. 85% of businesses expect AI to disrupt their operations. Yet, only 10% of them have successfully deployed these tools at scale. True automation is stalled by severe bottlenecks. The models still hallucinate facts. They lack the institutional context that human employees navigate daily, and they consistently fail to execute complex, multi-step workflows without heavy human supervision. Junior roles are the training grounds for tomorrow's senior staff. By cutting entry-level positions today, companies are hollowing out their internal talent pipelines. They are optimizing for a quarterly stock bump while sacrificing the expertise they will need to lead their organizations in 5 years. We tend to view the labor market through a simple mathematical assumption. If a machine can perform half of your tasks, half of the workers in your department will be fired. That 1-to-1 ratio is a myth. This chart visualizes projections from BCG and MIT. Over the next 2 to 3 years, 50 to 55% of all jobs in the United States will not be eliminated. Instead, they will be reshaped. Within a standard white-collar role, an AI model strips away repetitive data entry and basic coding. As those tasks drop away, the human employee's responsibilities in oversight, critical decision-making, and strategic planning expand. Artificial intelligence functions as a force multiplier for specific tasks, but it is a poor wholesale replacement. The human worker must remain the engine driving organizational success. The consequences of this shift are expanding. The 2026 layoff wave has breached the borders of the tech sector, eliminating thousands of roles in finance, logistics, retail, and professional consulting. The old rules of corporate survival will no longer protect you. Long tenure and institutional knowledge are failing to act as safety nets against this new era of restructuring. The only viable defense is mastering hyperproductivity. You have to become the professional who seamlessly collaborates with these abstract machine systems, generating faster and more accurate results than your competitors. Today, artificial intelligence serves primarily as a convenient corporate alibi. But as the technology matures, workers who have not mastered human-AI collaboration will find that excuse becoming an unavoidable reality.